My name is Jafar, I come from far. Allah Akbar! Welcome back, guys, to 318's review. We're here to give a realistic view to you as a player and what you should expect in 318 coming into the end of January. Now, 318's dropped in PTU, obviously, for a little while now. There's been a lot of stability issues with 318 that I've noticed. It's actually pretty good, hey. Not gonna lie. We in Australia have been having a lot of issues with trying to actually connect to the server. Once you connect to the server, streaming entities in. This has gone from performance issues on our own PC to myself. I have had no issues this patch that just released yesterday. However, my friend, he had a couple other applications open and that created issues. So there's still some stability issues with streaming entities in and out. Also, you know, there is a bit of lag, actually a lot of lag between the servers. Obviously, this is due to the fact that they were just in the US, so we were quite struggling to try and get around the verse and whatnot in 318 when it was in the US. So hopefully that's rolled out now to the rest of the servers. I haven't actually seen that being talked about. However, I have seen and noticed in the patch notes that they have taken out the only US servers brackets, so I'm assuming that means that they've rolled it out to the rest of the servers. And I've actually seen that when coming into 318, we've seen that, you know, a lot of that lag issue and whatnot has kind of gone away.
Well, just a second there, Professor. We fixed the glitch.
There's a couple of patches that, bug fixes with the patches, which is physics, which was really good because we literally couldn't play 318 at all because you just get out and fall down the elevator or whatnot. This was really interesting. We actually had found some cool things because of this at Grimhex. We found the secret cave under Grimhex. No, go check it out. That's a really cool little Easter egg there. I don't know what CIG is going to do with that, but I'm glad that it's actually fixed because it allowed me to get out and actually test the rest of it. Salvage is in. It seems to be working really well. They've also brought in crafting, which I don't think was really anything that was discussed about, where you can craft items and whatnot temporarily in the Vulture. Obviously, the crafting is kind of a big deal. I think a lot of people enjoy crafting in most games, so the fact that they've brought it in already to be able to craft items from the Salvage, that's really cool. Obviously, in the future, there'll probably be a requirement to actually, you know, have the right materials. At the moment, you don't need to. The new bunker missions and outposts are up. They're working, however, they are really laggy. What we've experienced every time we go in there is you'll be running around shooting everybody, and then all of a sudden you'll just drop over dead. I think this is a desync issue with the server. You know, they're shooting at you, you're not actually seeing it, and then you're just dropping over dead. However, it's been really cool because whilst you die, the beacons go up and people are actually really nice and they've come and helped, you know, get people back up. But hopefully this lag issue that's happening, that's causing not only that, it's I think Quantum is also a problem. It lags out Quantum, calling for ship stations and stuff like that. It lags out a little bit. So there's a little bit of lag in 318. Hopefully that's solved in the future. Look.
Well, they're not, because I can't fucking do anything. Oh,
Try scroll back your engines.
it doesn't do anything. It's
Oh.
30k, that's why.
That's why. When it comes to the actual missions themselves, they've been expanded. It's really cool to see that they have got multiple different derelicts now, and they are being they look to be procedurally generated. But now we are seeing that NPCs are getting reinforced via the air. So make sure you've got your Spartans and a ship overwatch to make sure you don't get your ship destroyed like I did. Because they'll come in and they'll destroy the unmanned ship whilst you're trying to kill the NPCs on the ground. So watch out for that one. River tags come in. We've seen some really cool videos come in from people in the community up on Reddit. of the Grand Canyon on Microtech. If anyone can find the Grand Canyon, I spent about 2 hours the other day trying to look for the Grand Canyon. I'm really poor at looking for these things, but about 2 hours the other day looking for it and couldn't find it. But I've seen some really cool videos of people racing down the Grand Canyon, and the river looks absolutely amazing. Most of these rivers are supposed to be rolled out to the rest of the planets in short time, so we might see that in 3.19 where the rest of the planets get there, or it might be incrementally done like we've been seeing with a lot of the other tech like cloud tech and stuff like that. There is a couple of new drug missions that have come out. This is really exciting for me because this is how I made my money back in the day. I first started off doing a little bit of drug running, and that gave me my first 100k to get my first tradership, so I could start doing the cat slap. I dubbed it the cat slap because you just run into the station and slap that thing down. So it was really, really nice to see that we've got that changed, and there's a few more drug missions coming in, package delivery missions and like that for those nefarious players. SPK has been changed. I haven't yet had a chance to actually get in there and look at it, because it is a dynamic mission that does come up, and so far every time that it did come up, something else came up and we died or we couldn't get into SPK. We did try to go to SPK outside that mission. However, something else that we realized pretty quickly that hasn't been talked about is missile tech has been changed. Holy shit, no longer do the missiles just shoot past you and lose track instantly. They will follow you for a good time.
It's tracking. It's tracking.
Fuck. Oh, dude. It's sticking to me. Oh, fuck. I think I was doing flips and tricks to try and dodge this missile at SPK for a good, 2 minutes to try and break the lock. So that's really, really cool that it's no longer just fire a missile, oh, I dodged it, and then you forget about it. Now in combat, you're going to actually have to disengage combat, deal with the missile, and then re-engage with the combat, which gives the other opponent a chance to maneuver around and take advantage of the fact that you're dealing with this missile. So that's really, really cool to see that they haven't just got dumb missiles anymore. So that's what we've experienced in 3.18. I'm really excited. It does seem to be a lot stabler at the moment, and the fact that they're rolling out patches pretty much nearly every day to fix any bugs that are coming up means that what they talked about at the end of the year when it comes to how they're dealing with bug fixes and rolling out new patches and the new system that they've got is actually working, and it does seem to be able to deal with patches and bug fixes a lot quicker. So that's exciting to see, because it means that these in the future we might see a lot of our 3.19 and 4.0 get rolled out a little bit quicker, because they're able to patch fix and solve these issues in quick time. So besides that, something else we noticed was the crime stat is now being changed. So when you go into areas that require crime stats, or you used to get a crime stat for going trespassing, you no longer get that.
And here we go.
However, because of that missile buff, you may be in trouble anyway. So don't go running into these trespass areas just yet, because you may get slapped. It also helps for bounty hunters that are trying to chase criminals into these trespass areas. No longer yourself, you won't become a criminal as well. Which is really, really good to see, because I think a lot of people got frustrated. They couldn't go into these areas because they were getting crime stats. So that is definitely gone now. And watch out those criminals that are trying to clear your crime stat, because you might be getting stabbed in the back pretty quickly. That's it for me. Join us on Friday for Around the Verse, where we take an in-depth look into a lot of the news that's going around the verse. Not just news, we take a ship review, and it's all done live so you guys can react and talk to us as well. Until then, I'll see you guys around the verse.